What's up YouTube? Demon Waffle here, and I'm coming at you with another video. Today we're going to be going over Father.io, and we're going to be going over what this beta is, what this whole game is about. I promise, we'll talk about everything, and this is also a tutorial, so I will show you how to do anything and everything that is currently in the live beta right now. First off, I just want to say, if you do want to download the beta, it is available for Android right now. You can go download it now. All you have to do is go to their Indiegogo page, which I'll link below. If you want to see if you want to play it on iOS, you have to sign up. So iOS does this thing called Test Flight. Basically, it's a little more strict than Android. They only allow 2,000 people to get into their beta. So they're gonna send out the invites soon here. But right now, you can go sign up if you're on an iPhone, and hopefully you get in. 2,000 is still a pretty good number, so hopefully you get in and you can get to playing. So what is Father.io? Father.io is a game that is known for by many people because it's known for the fact that it's going to be the first augmented reality FPS game for mobile. And what that means is it's going to be the first game for mobile that you can shoot people, and your phone will turn into basically laser tag. And people don't understand that the game is more than just that. So there's two parts of the game that really make up what Father.io is. And the FPS part is awesome, but that part isn't going to be here until they finish designing, they finish manufacturing and shipping out all the Inceptors, which is the piece that you can attach to your phone, and you can use it to shoot your phone like a laser tag gun, basically. It's going to be a lot more in-depth than that. You can definitely check out the Indiegogo page. I'm not really going to go too in-depth to that because when it actually shows up, trust me, I'll be doing plenty of videos on it. But for right now, I just wanted to show you guys what this part of the beta is. Now, this is the tactical map beta, and this is the second part of, this is the other half of Father.io. And what this beta is basically, there's 12 million of these little squares throughout the world. And you can go and you can capture them. There's two different sides. There's the humans and the evolved. And they fight against each other, and what you do is you capture as many squares as you can, and you can raid other squares. So if you're on the humans, you want to raid some evolved squares and take over their land, you can. You could take their resources. There's a whole bunch of different things that go on, but this is basically how the world looks in these little grids. And pretty soon, once the game actually gets launched, all these grids, all these tiles and everything are already going to be taken over, and now you're going to have like territories. Like, you might have a humans meet up, and they might all go to the same gas station, and then they can go out hunting for evolved. You know, there's a whole bunch of different things that this game is about. This is just the very early stages of beta, and we're going to go over each thing that's in the beta so far. So, like I said, I will link all the information for the beta download in the Indiegogo page below. I'll also link the actual Indiegogo page, and also I will most likely link like an issue form in case you guys have questions that I can't answer. So right now, I don't know why I keep moving. I'm not actually physically moving. I'm sitting in my car. But right now, you can, we're going to go over the GUI, so we're going to go over the UI, what is all going on in the app itself. We're going to go over the how to claim, how to harvest, how to build, all the different types of buildings. We're going to go over how to use a drone. We're going to go over rating, and then lastly, we're going to go over all the things they've already implemented in the game, bug fixes and things like that a lot of people have been having questions about. So we will start with the GUI. So the layout of the app itself. So if we'll start with the top left, you can see the emblem for yours. I'm a human on this account, so you can see the big human emblem. You see your name, and then the bar under that's going to be your experience. There is no leveling system in the current beta, guys, so just hang on. It will be in. They're going to add leveling, they're going to add skill points, they're going to add all this other things, classes and all that stuff, but for right now, it's just strictly they wanted to get it out so people can start claiming and gaining resources and things like that. So under that, you see power. Now, power is very important. The power is how you use power when you build, you use power when you do raids and things like that, and we'll go over power usage and percentages later. So that's what's in the top left. Then you see under that, it's a little social button here. This basically pulls up a little thing for, you can invite your friends to your little team. I haven't really used it too much yet, and I don't know why when I clicked that, it gave me full resources. You guys all saw that, right? Alrighty, well, that was interesting. When I clicked that, it gave me fuel resources. So that's a bug. I'll definitely submit that bug. But anyways, we'll go to the next thing. So we got the social list. Top right is, oh, they disappeared now. So in the top right, you see my my resources. The green C symbol is your cryptocurrency. It's also called crypto coins. And the pink symbol that looks like a lightning bolt is the battery. And these are resources used to build buildings. Now we'll go over building buildings later. And then also in the top right, you can see there's a button, and the button is basically all the deposit resources from all your banks combined. So you can have multiple banks. We'll talk about that. It's another building. And this deposited resources number shows how many current of each currency that you have stored somewhere. So that's pretty much the whole UI. The bottom left is a location check button. And so basically if you're going kind of fast and it's not catching up with you, if you push that little button, it's going to get your exact location at that time. The bottom right. Alright, sorry about that. I accidentally hit the back button on my HTC One. I'm using an HTC One M7 right now, so the game does run on the phone. This little app does run on on most phones right now. The actual Inceptor will have different phone requirements. You can find those on the Indiegogo page as well. I'm going to show you the chat button if I don't accidentally hit the back button on my phone. There it is. Alright, so you can chat with different people. So this is all United States of America. There's all different people talking. You got regional, which just shows Arizona. And then you got local, which just shows Phoenix, where I'm currently at. Alright, so let's minimize that sucker. Alright, so we got the GUI out of the way, the user interface. We're going to show you how to claim an area. And right now I'm going to show you, I don't know, it just keeps moving me in random spots sometimes. That happens. Older phones, the GPS isn't as accurate, so it might not be as perfect. Like, I'm slowly getting back into Extra where I am. I'm kind of afraid to claim somewhere. Okay, I can claim both of them at the same time. Oh my gosh. Okay, alright. So we're going to claim this section right here. And so now I've claimed it, and since I'm humans, it's going to be blue now. So now it's blue, and now it's an empty square. So now I'm going to show you how to build on it. So we're going to click on it before my guy accidentally moves into the next square. We hit build, and these are the three different types of buildings. You have the solar panel, which produces battery, a crypto miner, which produces crypto coins, and you have the deposit, where you're going to put all your money and store everything. So as you see, I can't actually get any of these. I don't have enough resources on hand, so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to show you guys how to harvest. I own a pretty good chunk over here. I've built kind of like a little area right here that I can definitely grab some resources from. So what you want to do is, now that you've seen how to claim, and you've seen what buildings you want, so pick a building you want to go towards, right? And then you're gonna harvest. And what harvesting is you can open up a square. There's two different things you can harvest. You can harvest the square itself, or you can harvest a specific building. So down here, there's a cryptocurrency coin generator, and you can actually harvest that specifically. If you click info, it's going to have 20 crypto coins in it. And you can also, you can do the, that's called a solar panel. And you can actually grab from the, this building as well that generates electricity, which I don't have anything in it because I think I already harvested it earlier. But you can do it from the square itself. You can harvest from the actual square, or you can harvest from the building that's inside the square. Now, when you're sitting on a square, now this is important. If there's no building on the square you're sitting in, like so, it's not going to give you the option to harvest it because you need to build something on it if you're sitting on it. Now, you can harvest a square out where you're not sitting on with a drone. That's not a problem. So I'm going to show you how to harvest with a drone really quick. And what the drone basically is it allows people to not have to drive around in circles or run around in circles just to collect the resources. They can collect resources from anywhere as long as, you could literally send a drone across an entire state if you really wanted to. It would take forever to scroll there, and it would take forever for the drone to get there and back, but you could actually do that. I haven't seen a limitation on the drone just yet. And I've only tested it a few maps over, so maybe like 2 or 3 miles. But I'm going to show you guys how to harvest with the drone. So let's click on this guy. So if you hit info, it tells you how many, oh crud, I've kind of gutted this whole area out. It tells you how many crypto coins and how much battery is in that square available. So yeah, I gutted this area. Okay, there's still 40 over here. Perfect. Let's see if there's 40 here. No. We'll see what I can build. All right, let's just harvest this really quick. So as you saw, there's not much in these squares. 17 there. So I'll show you how to harvest with the drone. So you click harvest with drone, and it's going to send a little drone out, pew, and it drives out, and it grabs the resources from whatever spot you're trying to harvest at. And so this is where my bank is. This is my little deposit that I had earlier. If you hit info, it shows how many is in that specific bank. We'll go a little more in depth with that later, but right now, it just not so you know. So you can drone in. You can drone to drop money off at the bank. Well, I'm just doing harvesting right now, so I'll kind of explain that. So when you want to drone to the bank, you would hit drone to bank, and what it does is it transfers 40 of each currency to the bank. So since you're using a drone, it can only hold so much. So right now it can only hold 40. So you can only drone 40 at a time. Let's harvest this really quick. So it kind of limits the amount you can go back and forth. So that's good and bad. It's good because now you can there's a way of controlling how much you put into a bank and how much you take out of a bank. Well, sorry, taking out isn't in yet. But right now, it kind of shows you how much you can put into a bank. Now that's really cool specifically because a lot of people are having trouble with like kind of maintaining their money because they go to, if I go to this square here and I deposit, it's going to deposit all my resources. And me personally, I'd rather not do that. So I built my bank a little bit further away from me so that I can drop my resources off 40 at a time. It's a good idea if you guys haven't already started doing that. I recommend doing that instead of standing on the space with the bank and then depositing. That'll deposit all your resources and you won't have anything left to build. So this is the one that had 6. Okay, let's fly over to this one real quick. Sorry. We'll harvest this one, and then we'll harvest this little green thing, and we'll build a crypto coin generator, because our solar panel, because we need, right? That's what it's called. Let me see. Yeah, it's called a solar panel. Oh, that produces batteries. So the crypto miner, that's what we need. We're going to do that because this is going to give me 40 plus on each, and I'm going to be a little bit short. Anyways, we'll build something here. I'll show you guys how to build a building, and then I'll show you how to take stuff. We'll finish showing you how to build buildings, and I already kind of explained the different buildings. There's only a few in there now, but there will be more later. I will show you how to raid, so I'll have to get off, log on my other account really quick, and then I can show you how to raid. It does take a long time, so I'm not actually going to show you what it's like finishing the raid, but I'll show you how to do it and things like that. All right, so let's just do one more place. Let's just do this one, right? Yeah, it says 6. Okay, we'll just drone here. Wait, how much does this one have? Wait, I think we already got this one. 0, and I can't drone here yet. Okay, or I can't harvest there yet. So let's just let's harvest this really quick. Sorry, this is taking a little longer than I thought. I thought I had a lot more resources, but I kind of already stole them all this morning on my other account. So, but it shows your deposited resources. So this is the total amount. Now, they are going to implement, all right, I'm saying this for everyone that's asking this question. They will, I promise, they will implement the ability to either take resources out of your bank, or they will allow you to use the resources by building buildings. So if you build a building and you have the money in your bank, it should automatically come out of your account. There shouldn't be a problem with that. So that will be implemented, I promise. They're not just going to like let you put your money in your bank and then it just disappears forever. All right, so now we have enough to build a solar panel. So we'll go in here, we'll hit build, and we'll build a solar panel. Cool. And now the solar panel shows up, and when you build a solar panel, it will come pre-charged normally, but I have my money's all full right now, so but now I can actually harvest this square because I'm standing on it. So now there's a building on it, I can actually harvest it even though I'm sitting on top of it. That's pretty much it for claiming, building, and how to build all the different buildings. Let me pause really quick, and I will be right back. I'm gonna log on my my Evolved account. So I'm on my wife's Evolved account now. I just wanted to show you guys how to start a raid. Sorry that I had to like move. I had to like physically move spots. I literally just like drove from a different parking spot to over here. I'm recording this on my lunch in my car, so I just wanted to show you guys how to start a raid. So what you do is, oh, sorry guy, didn't mean to do that. My bad. What you do is you click the button here and you hit start raid. So raiding takes 30% power. I didn't really mention this earlier, but when you claim a spot, it also takes 50% power. So your power is in the top left. I told you about that earlier. So claiming takes 50%, raiding takes 30%. I'm actually going to show you how to start a raid right now. So let's do that. Start raid. All right. So the raid started at a rate of 6 coins and 6 energy per minute. So as long as I stay here for that long, I will deplete all the money in it. So I'm going to leave it raiding for a couple minutes while I finish explaining what raiding does. But so let's say I log back into my other account really quick. I would be able to click on here, and then if I was on my human account, you'd be able to, where it says finish raid, there's actually a button that says stop raid. So if someone's raiding you and you see it, all you do is click on it and then hit stop raid. And that's going to basically deter the person that's raiding away. It kind of, I don't know why it does this. Sometimes it'll stop it, it'll start it. The raiding isn't perfected yet, but it will be soon. Don't worry. There's a lot of bugs. It's still in the very earliest stages of beta. But that's how you raid. That's how you stop raids. That's pretty much it for going over the game itself. I just wanted to go into a couple things that they've already fixed that a lot of people have been complaining about. 2 things that they've already fixed in the game is the things that are already fixed. They have fixed the Facebook login. So a lot of people were having problems. They made the account with their Facebook account, and then there was no Facebook login button. So they weren't able to log in, and it was causing a lot of account issues. Now, they fixed that already on Android, so don't worry about that. Make sure you update your application. If it's not letting you update it, just uninstall it and reinstall a new version of it. And then also, something that was happening that they wanted to just help out a little bit was moving tiles was taking a long time to load. So every time you would go to a new tile, not really tiles, but the actual map itself. So if, like, I just scrolled over a whole section. Every time you move sections, it would take a while to load. Now, they did increase the speed of that. It's still not the fastest thing in the world, depending on your internet, but it is faster. So it will load this entire, like, extra section over here. So now you have this section and you have this section all loaded. So that was originally super slow. They did upgrade the speed at which they do that. Those are the main things. Now, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the whole entire game they have right now. If you guys have any more questions, please let me know. I am going to do a cool little section, so I'm going to add right after I finish this video, towards the end of the video, basically like a spotlight on other people's places that they own. So one of the people that I've met through the comments and through Father.io's Facebook page is a guy named Cody. And Cody and me, we keep talking about the game and discussing all these cool things about it. I wanted to show off his buildings and his bases that he has currently. So I have a few different bases. This is my work base. I have about, I think, 7 tiles now. And then also down the street, I have some at Sprouts that I go eat at. So I'm gonna, if you guys have cool bases that you want to show, I've seen a few on Father.io's webpage already. Those are pretty sweet. If you want to show that, I will link below an email address that you can send the pictures of your base to. And on the next episode, and the next time I talk about the beta, once they add some more stuff to it, I will show your guys' bases off at the end of the video, like I'm going to show Cody's in a minute here. So I just want to say thank you everyone for watching. Check out the game, download it. All the information will be below. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. Leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. See ya when I see ya.